Hello, and welcome to the website design section of this module. My name is Matthew Mobbs, and I'll be your tutor for this part of the course. In this part of the course, we'll be looking at an introduction to website design, in that we'll be considering some of the key principles behind website design, thinking about how we go about structuring our websites, and then finally going on to build a website, which is what you'll be required to do for the assessment of this course. In this first section, as I say, we'll be looking at some of the key principles of website design and getting you to think about what features of a website do you think make it good. We'll start off by having a look at some key ideas or key elements of website design that we need to consider when looking at a website. So first of all, of course, there's the presentation. The first impressions that you get when you look at a website are so vitally important. It needs to have a good positive impact on yourself. And this is achieved by partly looking official. Of course, you need to have clear use of colour and text within the site, making sure it's well laid out, easily readable, and the sections can be clearly laid out with good headings. Of course, the use of imagery is vitally important in the use of online resources, because it's those that are eye-catching and engaging, and of course, we can take that beyond that with multimedia through the use of videos, for example. Not only is it about the visual, but also more about the structure of the content as well. Is the site clearly laid out? Is it easy to find our way around it and navigate ourselves around the website? Also, in order to achieve that, we need to have a clear consideration about our audience and what they want from the website. Is the site we're presenting them with fit for the purpose of the audience we want to engage with it? And also, how do we encourage our users to actually engage in the site? Are we using social features like social media? Do they have to fill in forms? Can they ask us questions as well? These are other considerations we need to think about. We know, I'm sure you've experienced from looking at websites online, we don't like to look at long pages of text as they tend to be very hard and difficult to read. So what we also consider about within website design is how we lay out the pages or our writing style. It's very different to writing an essay. We tend to write in very short blocks and break content down with headings, as you can see here in the example on the right at the top. However, alternatively, if you didn't want to keep things on singular pages, the ability we have with the websites, of course, is to create lots of singular pages for each area. So what you may choose is to have a main introductory section and then break all the rest of your content down by subheadings. And in terms of the language and the writing style that you use, as we said in the previous step, it has to be very much tailored to the audience that you want to engage with it. No point writing academically if you're trying to engage with children, for example. However, having said that, even when we produce websites online, as we are when we're writing essays, we still have to make sure we reference materials properly, making sure that if we've used any imagery within our websites, we have to say where these have come from, and also same with quotes as you would do within written literature as well. So although it's slightly different, we still need to keep in mind these academic principles, and of course the Student Development Service here at the university have a guide to help you with that, and there's a link below. Okay, that's a bit of an introduction, and I'm now going to get you to move on to an exercise.